Hey guys, this is Katie, Ozzy the Rat's mom, and today I wanted to do another cage tour video for you. The last one we did got pretty popular. You guys had a lot of questions about some of the stuff we had, so it's a different setup this time. I wanted to let you guys see what it looks like. So we do have a few updates to the cage as well, like these guys right here. So my rats are messy. Most people's rats are messy. If you have a critter nation like me and you don't have pans that kind of hold everything in, sometimes you end up with stuff all over the floor, like scraps of food, like some toys, some like wood shaving residue from their wooden chew toys. So we decided to get a few sheets of coroplast and cut them down to size to kind of make a buffer for the cage. So these are just plastic. Corrugated plastic is really easy to find at most hardware stores. Look near the plexiglass, that's where it'll always be. So it's really easy to cut. You just need a box cutter or a razor, an X-Acto knife, something like that. Even sharp scissors work well. And then we just zip tied it. These are little zip ties right here to the bars. So when we open the cage, you can see the inside here. It's super easy. It's really manageable. We put them on the outside so the boys can't chew them. They can't really reach it through the bars, and it works well at holding everything in. So that's the first update. If you guys want like a better tutorial on that, I can definitely film one for you. So let's get going to the cage. So last time you guys were in here, it was a little bit more open. I didn't have the middle level in, but we have a few oldies in the cage now, and I feel like the older rats benefit from more shelves that are closer together because it's a little bit easier for them to get around. So up here we've got like just a little standard shelf. There's a hammock right here, and there's a tunnel that kind of connects this down to this next level. That's for the oldies. We do have some lava ledges right here on the door though, so that when we close it, it's stairs for the younger rats who want to run around like crazy people. But yeah, we've got some toys in here. This is a homemade toy. It's a foraging toy. It's just a peanut butter jar that I drilled holes in. Again, I can make a tutorial for you guys if you're interested. I just filled it with paper Easter grass. They love to pull it out. Sometimes I put treats in here for them they have to dig for. It's just a great like interactive foraging toy for them. So down here, we've got another level. There are a whole bunch of them that are just super close together, like I said, for my older rats to get around a little easier. We've got an igloo, and in here I believe that's Danzig. Hi, Sleepy. But yeah, we got some toys and another shelf right here. Now, not all of these shelves came with the cage. This one right here did, and so did this one. This one and the top one that I first showed you are actually cooking racks, like I showed you in that other tutorial. They're larger than the smaller ones that I showed you in that tutorial, but it's the same basic idea. A cooking rack that you can attach to the cage with washers and bolts and wing nuts that kind of make an extra level. Easy to move, easy to clean. I cover them with a layer of fleece. I also do a layer of plastic matting that you can just get from Walmart. It's super easy. I just put it over top to help just keep everything flat for their little feet. So we've got a little ladder that goes right down here to their first main area. And we've got some hungry babies. Hi, Luther. Luther is our resident little blind man. He was rescued from a parking lot, actually. They found him outside. He had a pretty tough life before he came to stay with us. We have Axel. Axel was actually taken from a hoarding situation with his brother Hux. They're both good babies though. But yep, we've got some hungry babies. We've got one of those little shelves I was talking about that we have attached here. Also made from a cooking rack. And we have another tunnel. They really love their tunnels, so I always make sure to put them in. I got those guys from Amazon for like $5. Some people use drainage pipe that you can get from Home Depot, and some people use PVC pipe. I just like the colored ones. I think they're more fun. They add some color to my cage. I do also make all of my own cage liners. So down here we've got some babies messing everything up. We've got Lemmy in here burrowing. Hey, baby. Yeah, so this is new. This guy right here, I call it the Observatory. I actually made this from one of those wire mesh wheels. I kind of took it apart, cut a door opening in it, bent the wires back, filed them down so that they're not sharp, and I connected that right underneath the hole that'll bring you up to the first level of the cage. You can see my fingers right here. Just so that it's like a little area for them, especially for my older rats, to come down in where they feel safe, like they're not going to fall because it's kind of all wrapped in together. And then there's like a little ladder that goes down. So I can, once again, do a tutorial for you guys if you want to know about this. So we've got our little ladder that comes down here to this level. And we've got some toys. We've got a hammock. I think there's somebody sleeping up here. Yep, it's Hux. Hey, Hux. And down here, this is our one main level in the bottom part of the cage. It's a little bit more open. It's got some more craziness so that the younger rats have somewhere to go and play, while the older rats can kind of hang out up top and not have to like truck around as much. It's easier for them to get around, but the younger ones who want to play, they like to play down here. So we've got some lava ledges here that go up to these little shelves. Now these are little homemade shelves as well. I actually made them from the base of that wire mesh wheel that I took apart for the observatory. I just attached them once again with washers, bolts, and wing nuts. They're my favorite things. And yeah, I sewed some little liners for them. We've got them up here as little shelves. They like to climb up and down them. They use them to get into the hammocks. All that fun stuff. Hi, Lemmy. Hi, Sydney. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of crazy babies this time. Last time you guys barely saw anyone. So over here, this is what I call the nest. It's made out of a plastic hay feeder, actually, that I got from Petco. I just hook it onto the cage with these little baby rings, and they love sleeping in here. Every rat that I've ever had, like from a little baby, like they always stay in here when they're little. It's just their favorite. So we've got some more shelves and ramps. It's just like some fun little zigzag ways for them to get around. This guy is another one of those cooking racks. We've got just some regular ramps that came with the cage. We've got their wheel back here. It's a silent spinner, a large plastic wheel, so that nobody gets like fingers or toes caught. It's totally safe. It won't like break any legs or tails. There are some scary wheels out there that can do some damage, but we like to have some nice safe ones. And it is silent, which is nice. So when they decide to run at 3 o'clock in the morning, we don't hear them. Yep, so now we're down to the ground floor. We've got some guys all hanging out down here eating some dinner. We've got Gillen right here. He's just a mushy little potato baby. Aren't you? Yeah. And we have Dio. Hi, honey. Dio's a sweetheart. He's such a good boy. We've got Ozzy, our local celebrity, eating some dinner, enjoying some Cheerios. Yep, and there's Axel again. He's everywhere all the time. Hi, baby. Doyle, and that's Jameson back there on the wheel. We've got a litter box back here too. They have another one on the ground floor. We keep them back in the corners. People always, well, rats, always put their toys in them because they're bad. And we've got another little hammock right here, just a little tunnel hammock. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything, like I said, if you have any, if there's anything that I've made in this cage that you want to know how to do, just let me know. I'd be happy to film some tutorials or give you some written descriptions on how I went about it. And if you need anything else, just let me know. Thanks for tuning in, guys.